And as we were talking about donations, I think we're ready with the first 4 players and the first match. Gabe, you want to talk about the players in the first match?
Bro, I love stalking our players. I honest to God only really know Juke. Juke is definitely a beast, definitely like a player to be reckoned with. He's a permanently beast mode, man. That's all I could really say. Looking at some of their stats on the screen right now, it looks like Epbonkers is gonna be, or Ebonkers is gonna be the favorite for the match. What is that? NL33? Is that Netherlands?
He is Netherlands.
Yo, my tripping, does that not look like the French flag? That's
No,
definitely
no,
not
no,
the
no.
French flag. I'm cooked.
It's a red, white, blue, and then the French is blue, white, red. Okay,
It
Gabe?
is vertical, right?
Yeah, I think so.
My
I don't
bad,
know. I
y'all.
only know my own
I'm
country's
American.
flag.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. What about you, bro? Who are you hoping for, Mr. Ansel?
Bro, I gotta go with Bonkers. It's Dutch, and he's very nice. I've surfed with him a few times on Surf Heaven, as this was or is my main platform. So that's gonna be my pick. He also has 5 top 10 counts on Surf Heaven, which is kinda insane for only 800 hours played.
He only got 800 hours? But this is what I'm saying, man. The surf stuff ain't fair, dog. I got like 2,000 hours, man, and I feel like only a fraction of E-bonkers. And he's a sweetheart, bro. I hate this guy.
So I'll say that. So as we now know what players are gonna play, we're gonna go over to the next screen, which is gonna be the pick and bans, where there's gonna be 8 global map pools with 8 of the maps that have been picked by the players. Cape, you want to say which maps have been picked by the first group?
Where can I see that?
Okay. It's group ID 13 if you want to know in the Excel. If you otherwise, I can call them if you want me to.
There's an Excel, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna need a link, man. That's all you for right now.
I'll send it to you and I'll say them this time, okay? So, the maps picked by the players is Surf Death Star. So they picked it twice. Then we'll go to Surf Illusion, Surf Nuclear, Surf Sleeper, that's a map from Juke, Surf Soar, Surf Sophia, and the also amazing Surf Demise. So as Gabe is opening his spreadsheet, I think we're ready for the first countdown of which maps are gonna be picked, or are we first gonna ban Randy? Yeah. Okay. So with 16 maps in front of you, each player will be getting 1 ban. Where we're starting right now. The order is random. So first map that got banned, I can't even. It's gonna be Surf Diverge.
Kismet also getting banned. Can't lie, I'm pretty cool with not seeing Kismet.
Third ban is gonna be Surf Zoom Boys.
And so, is there anything that you want to see on here? Surf Inspire being the 4th ban.
I would like to see Surf Soar, to be fair. Very nice map. Very tricky on their pressure. You want to say that also, Randy? What's going to happen right now? Because you're
Hello,
back?
I'm back. So basically what we're seeing right now is the 6 maps have just been rolled. And
Oh,
I
these maps are
know
so good.
someone
Star
is not
2 times.
happy.
Okay, so before we even went live, we were in a call with Juke. And Juke told us, I don't care about any map, but don't give me Death Star. He's got a Death Star twice.
I mean, Duke could get out of it because as this is the first match, I am going to pull up a little bit of a secret if I can find it. Ooh. You know what I'm referring to. So, I'm going to kind of walk through this as this is the first match. So, as part of the charity incentive, once the 6 maps are picked, a 2-minute timer will appear when I go back to it. Within that 2 minutes, if a $100 donation from that incentive goes through, they get to remove one of the 6 maps that were picked and add one of the 6 that wasn't picked into the map pool.
What? Yo,
Bro,
who thought this was a good
just
idea? Yo, we just pay to win this. Hey, yo, who's opening up their wallet, bro? Who's banning all their worst maps? Yo, this is crazy.
And to specify,
Juke just needs to drop that quick 200 CAD or 200 AED.
It is limited to 1 per match, so it is going to be first come. But all I'm saying,
random?
No, the person who donates gets to pick the band and pick the new map. So all I'm saying, Duke, is like you give $100 to sick children, you do get nuclear.
Bro, can I ban Demise and then put Death Star on there again? Like,
if there was, I mean,
there's no 3 times Death Star. So
I mean,
yeah. For the players seeing this for the first time, surprise. Woo.
So, Gabe, can you tell us which 6 maps are going to be played if there's not going to be a donation?
it's looking like we got Death Star, we got Surf Sleeper, which is a banger by that dude Hard X. Surf Death Star again, map so nice you gotta play it twice. Surf Demise, you were speaking good on it. I low-key hate that map. Listless, that could be a good one. And then we got Zor. So just mostly a whole lot of linears, man. We just got a whole lot of linears.
And
We got like 2 stage maps in there.
A whole lot of unit too. There's 1 tech map.
Which
Maybe
one do you call him?
Death
Tech
Star?
Sleeper?
$100 donation.
Hey, yo! Zeref with the 100 banger? Let's go!
Hold on a minute.
No, not only Zeref, also Husky in there. City Pop for Sleeper.
City Pop
What?
for Sleeper.
And that is a target to
What?
Juke. Juke got mad targeted here.
Oh, it's in that swap pool. I see it now. I see it. Man, Sleeper definitely could have been a banger.
Guys. And that's how the map swap works.
Holy.
And Juke is not having a fun day.
He said pay to win. Bro said pay to win.
That,
Homeboy he opened up the wallet just to spite you, bro. Just to spite you.
Is
The 2
finalized.
Death Stars wasn't enough.
That's so funny. What Rent, can you give us a server we're gonna play on, or is that already in the Discord?
Server 6.
Okay. Thank you very much.
What is phase 1?
Gabe,
We're
do
hopping
you
into
have
phase 1?
CSGO downloaded?
Yeah, I'm on that right now.
Do you need an IP or not?
So with that,
It's
we're
Surf
gonna jump
6.
to
Oh.
an intermission
type
just
you
while
in
we
the
all load in. So yeah, you guys, we'll still be here chatting, but just while we get everything sorted, enjoy this lovely intermission screen.
Whoa, bro, you kind of snapped with some of these screens and some of the scenes, bro. They're looking nice.
Can we get some love in the chat for Randy for making this and putting in a whole lot of time.
Also, I'm gonna write the map list before we forget, so don't mind it coming up for 1 second.
W Man's putting this all together for the sick children. Massive W, bro.
Do you have the server get?
I
Yeah,
see it.
so-
Yeah, I'll hop in.
Yeah, each player, by the way, is gonna get about a minute or two to paint, do any spectating they need to do.
Paint?
Yeah, do paint.
Okay. Oh, you really cooked, by the way, with this, Randy. Honestly. Also, what I was thinking about, Randy, when we did like the intro saying Surf's Upside Down 4 with you and Kev will be on a whole different level with details and stream because of you. That would be insane.
Are we able to hide spec on here?
Nope. Only players can do hide HUD.
Now that we are in the server, I can showcase everything. Quickly do some fun push. A second. I will just say, chat, mind me, this is again first match of the day, so I'm just getting a feel for everything again. So don't mind me sorting out some last second stuff. I hope I'm gonna be forgiven.
Yeah, how come I'm like labeled burrito on this server? Like, what's going on here? Burrito rank, like what?
Just quickly while we do last second thing.
Randy, I told them that on 7.5, 5, 2.5, 1 minute and 30 seconds we'll give a time update.
That's perfectly okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I just wanted to recheck some stuff. So yeah, if someone would like to ready check them, we can officially get into the first match of the first map of today.
Okay, you want me to count down from 5? Or...
Well, I'm going to start a 15-minute timer and 15-second timer now. I'll tell you when to start counting down from 3.
Okay,
That
but
works
one
for you?
player is not ready. Okay, everyone is ready.
Cool.
Say when I need to start from 3.
3, 2, 1, and let's surf, boys.
So coming into this, we got 2 raccoons from Guardians of the Galaxy, and then we got an anime girl and a default CS character, all showing off on this wonderful map, Death Star. I say wonderful because I low-key kind of hate it. I played it like yesterday. The pre-strafe at the start, actual like decent pre-strafe, super annoying, man, super frustrating.
Also, it's a tier 1 staged, but the route on this isn't the easiest. As we see already, Epbonkers failing around on S2, but not really showing us.
Also, Zeref getting the first completion on the map with 35-14. Juke also coming up with completion at a 37-15. I guess we can
How
kind of
fast?
talk about this format a little. So what you're probably going to see, and it will be a common trend as more matches go on, is people are going to get desperate for just any completion. Basically, not completing a map in this format is very, very dangerous. It puts you at a very significant disadvantage. So what you might see is a lot of these players are setting, a time that, definitely isn't at their best. Like Epbonkers coming in with a 37, but if we take a look at his PR, it's something like 29.
29.62, which is very fast, which is ranked 221 on Zeref.
Yeah, which I think, well, out of 45,000, like that is quick. But basically, the way this format works for anyone just tuning in is there's 6 maps. We look at your combined time. Every 2 maps, the slowest combined time does get eliminated. So there is a bit of pressure. Obviously, Husky right now just going for any completion, just so he's not at that 1 map deficit, coming in at a 46-76. And I think at this point, we are now simply looking at just them trying to improve here.
We are looking at 10 minutes per map, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, just the normal amount of every tourney that has been held.
Yeah. But yeah, what we're going to see for the next 7 minutes is just players trying to improve, because, like, I guess unlike other events where, like once you've done a map, it's one and done, your time here affects you later on.
So does it affect you after the first purge? So
yes.
Let's say after the first 2 rounds, you've moved on, but then the 3rd and 4th round, you don't get a fast time. So it's combined of all the 4 maps you've played after.
So your time carries
over.
But
it is still elimination. Players get eliminated 1 by 1 as the map pool, progresses.
Yeah. So every 2 maps, we will notice a player does get eliminated. Your combined time stays throughout the entire event. Husky coming in with an improve on their PR.
Improve on this time. What? Meanwhile, Epbonkers also with a pretty decent 33.648, which is only 4 seconds off his best.
Obviously, someone I do want to check in is on Juke, who I know is not happy to play Death Star.
This is bro's map. He's actually gonna hit that spine B hop on that final stage. He's gonna come through massive.
Bro, this is WR speed,
200
right?
rank.
Oh, he's not the fastest at this moment.
But
He does have a pretty good PR.
Husky
His PR is only 2
again.
seconds off.
Husky is smashing out PR after PR here. But obviously, on the HUD, you will see there is going to be a section just below Zeref's time, which is, the players' combined times. I don't know if that's bugged out or not. If it is, I will work on fixing it. I think it has bugged out, so this will be pretty interesting.
Juke coming up to the final ramp, though. And does improve his time by around a second.
36-31 coming out from bro.
I will mention the UI has bugged out a little bit, so I will fix that between maps.
So do you know anything about this route, Gabe, or no?
The riot?
The route, jeez, holy. The route, the route.
Yeah, my bad. I like you kind of heard violence. I got a little bit excited. The route, yeah. I mean, not really. I don't know how it exactly plays on 64 tick. I know that, obviously you want to get a good pre on source. You straight up jump off of like the inner edge because like it's triggered to where you can't b-hop. So you kind of have to jump from like way farther back, which makes it kind of silly. And no, for the most part, it's pretty simple, man. You want to keep the b-hops to a minimum. Something that I'm not seeing a lot of these players do is on stage 3. You really want to leave that ramp kind of early so that you have like a faster descent. And honestly, I'm kind of mind blown how many of these players aren't making the stage 4 stage 4 into stage 5 skip. The
long jump.
Just b-hop once. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wanted to say that after you were talking. Like, I haven't seen anyone do S5 skip, and also not much doing X6 like properly, where you head it into fast spin into good board.
It's definitely, we all know how bad this map is on its final stage. That's like where majority of the difficulty is. And the spins that, yeah, it definitely doesn't make it easy. It's definitely not. It's pretty bad, honestly, if you ask me. I think it's pretty bad. The level of tweak that you need in you to put down something good is kind of nuts towards the end of it. Juke putting down a 35-65. Nice little PB from bro.
And this map is basically how faster you get, how more hard it's gonna be. On some of the unit maps, especially where you're trying to preserve your units, the maps get easier with the more units you have. From this map, how more units you're gonna get, how harder stage 6 is gonna get. Because the room to do a bind or like a turn is very small, and how more units you're gonna get, how more speed and how more distance you're gonna create. So that's something they need to think about with turning faster. Juke going again for the skip, but doesn't hit it this time.
Juke literally changed his like in-game tag, his
Yeah, it's like
I don't know, his rank. Yeah, he put it to like Sag Death Star. But is not happy.
Meanwhile, looking at Zeref completing another time, a 31-34, beating his time by 2 seconds. And Gabe, I'm seeing some things in chat. Spam this puke to help Juke. Spam this chong to help Bonk.
I like
People
that
are
chong.
getting creative.
I think I will kind of specify the UI is bugging out a very tiny bit. So bear with me as I guess the side leaderboard bugging out a tiny bit. So there will be a little bit of patience needed to fix that.
Randy, could you give me a countdown when it's 1 minute 30 seconds?
Yeah. Well, 1 minute 30 seconds. So 1 minute 30 seconds.
Just 1 minute. One
Okay.
minute and then 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I think
Because I might have missed 7:50, 7:30, and 5. Juke again finishes, but I don't think he beats his PB again, but not by much. Husky is the slowest at the moment.
Yeah. What I'll have to do, I'll just explain it between maps, is I'll have to go reload the UI to just very quickly fix the side leaderboards. So like, hopefully that will be fixed by tomorrow. But I know what's going wrong with it, so don't stress.
Does stress out panic?
Oh, quick, everyone stress out. I'll also, as I was talking, you are at 40 seconds, so you give them that warning.
Oh, my stream is so behind. Tell me when it's 10, okay?
Yeah. Actually, I'll just tell you at 30. 30 now. So yeah, it's important to note that once the timer ends, the run they are on is their last run. So I think Husky has the slowest time, so I am gonna stick on Husky. If I can find him.
10 seconds or no?
10, yeah.
Boro Bongo in the chat asking, why do I hear Minecraft music? I don't hear that, dude, but I have like a billion voices in my head and they're all speaking to me. Yeah. They're all telling me to choose violence.
Husky is on a final run, which I think I don't know if this improves. Yeah. Anyone on runs?
It doesn't.
Epbonkers on run?
No one is on run.
Nope.
No one is on run. First map done of the Surf Gauntlet 4. Let's put some GGs in the chat for these players. And don't you worry, we're getting this map again.
We'll be getting it later on, but for now, we are going to start loading into the next map. So, yeah, stay tuned.
Yo, this is pretty hype, man. So we only got one more map, and then we see somebody eliminated, right?
Absolutely correct.
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to see how we're gonna eliminate this surfer, man. We going for the guillotine. We going for the public stoning. We sending them to space, dude. They got to get sent to space, right? What about trebuchet? We stick them on the trebuchet. Now, jokes aside, though, people, somebody will be eliminated at the end of the second game. We have, I want to say it's like a 2-second or so lead from Bonkers in terms of all the other players, but thankfully we do have another map, and it'll be the cumulative time of each player on these two maps that'll decide who actually does get eliminated. So 2 seconds may seem like a lot. If these players happen to have practiced this, though, and, you know, their opponents haven't, I'm sure we could very easily see an upset. Very easily.
But if we're looking at the next map, which is Serve Demise Tier 1 linear unit map, if everyone practices this and everyone does same route, I don't think, Gabe, there's going to be 2 seconds between someone doing best route and, again, best route.
No, you're billion% right. There's like... The players will more than likely be within like a second of each other on this map. No BS.
Yeah, I think
They'll
so.
definitely be close.
You said you didn't like the map, right, Gabe?
I mean, I've spent a lot of time on it, and coming from an issue of skill, yeah, I think I hate that map.
Map is so good, man.
No.
It is. It actually is. Look at oh, Epbonkers is faster than me. Oh my god. But no, it's a very low sensitivity map where you need to be very accurate and you're not turning a lot.
Hopefully the UI should be fixed. If you want to start ready checking the players.
Definitely a map for surgeons. Definitely a map for
So
people with steady hands.
Just while we already checked them, I'd like to shout out a $25 donation by Anchor. So thank
Hey,
you.
yo, we got a $25 dono from that man Anchor.
can I start or no?
If they're all ready,
bro.
tell me if they're already.
Yeah, we're ready.
Cool. 15-second countdown. I will
15,
specify that
14.
if you donate to get your name and message on Credit, just DM me on Discord what you want put. Anyway, so 5, 4, 3, and 1.
Okay, so Serve Demise made by Ellie, and the map holder at the moment on Serve Heaven is Juke. I don't know what the record holder is in KSF.
I think I'm gonna start on.
KSF has got to be between like X and somebody else. X, and, I don't know.
X, Levi, Tux, someone like that, maybe Jam, I don't know.
Is
think we
X
should
and,
start
it was
on
somebody
Bonkers.
else. They were like going back and forth, if I'm not mistaken.
But Gabe, if we look at the ranks, we have Bonkers on rank 80, but then it moves up to Juke being ranked 335. Zeref ranked 433. Go ahead.
It's looking like most of our players coming out with their completions. We got Bonkers with a 39.07, Juke with a 39.43, about, you know what I mean, 0.3 and some change slower than Bonkers. Husky coming in with a 41.35.
And that
Definitely
leaves Zeref without a completion.
Yep.
Got a
But
big
that's
amount of time.
also
Zeref got his
Zeref now
too.
has to complete.
Coming in at 39.68.
Randy, if I'm calculating right, Husky needs 2 seconds on
Yeah.
another player, right?
I believe, yeah, right now. I will say the side leaderboard, 2 of the names have gotten mixed up. So I will fix up the side leaderboard after this match ends to determine who does get eliminated.
So if in in theory, Husky needs to basically beat WR by about 0.1 at the moment.
Doable.
Oh no, he needs to do plus 0.32 at the moment.
I think, yeah, roughly.
So we need some spams for Husky chat.
We need to get Husky some love. Also, I believe we do have a $10 donation and via Juke. I don't know if I've butchered that. By the way, I'm gonna give the disclaimer now. If I'm reading out your names, I will butcher it with my accent.
Bro, I butchered it too, and I don't even have an accent.
But yeah.
No, but this guy Randy's just like mega big butthole. This guy's over here. He always calls me pay gauge and shit, bro. Like he can't pronounce shit right, honestly.
I mean, you love it though. Like
You
let's
have
face
Husky
it.
with
I feel the
1
lack of
second
respect.
improvement.
Maybe I do.
No, that doesn't improve Husky's time.
It improves by a minute, right? Or did he?
No,
never mind.
he-
He
yeah.
beat another time.
Yeah.
Well, it's very hard to see while also seeing units and things.
Yeah, obviously. I will just reiterate again, the side leaderboard is messing up severely. It will be fixed by tomorrow. Do not stress. We will be updating, we will be correcting the side leaderboard between maps, so delays might be a little bit longer.
I'm stressing and I'm on the verge of throwing a tantrum, bro. Get this side HUD fixed. What is this? Who are these people? Shoot with the massive 5 gifted. Am I geeking? Giggles with the sub as well. Randy, surely we're giving that sub money to them kids, right?
Yeah,
Surely.
I'll be donating a percentage of the sub money.
Of course.
Let's go.
Also, Calf with the $50 donation.
Oh, Mr. Surf upside down 4.
Yeah, also Vay with for $25. Damn, these donations are flying now that we're actually playing the event.
Oh
While
my
you do that, we're gonna
God.
talk a little bit more. Gabe, are you speccing yourself too? Because I hear someone pulling his knife all the time.
Dude,
Are you-
you're crazy for not having the game on volume 0. Like, I'm about to like plug in the soundboard and just start spamming like Darude Sandstorm, bro. What do you mean you don't have the game muted? Like, mute that stuff.
You don't have game sounds on?
Dude, volume 0, what are you talking about?
wow,
You
okay.
do?
Chat. Are you guys playing with volume 0, or do you guys have volume up to hear like yourself jumping?
Yeah, you're definitely alone.
Okay,
bro.
I'm
You're definitely
illegal, but
alone.
Cam is saying serving with volume is illegal. Like, what?
Bro's over here enjoying like the silly sound effects on like all these weird ass maps, bro.
We are coming
No.
into 5 minutes left. If someone wants to tell them, and they are setting runs, but they aren't really improving. I think
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of completes on this
it's
map.
something
Like,
I kind of want to
consistent.
like talk about again, which is the fact that your times on these maps are gonna carry through to like later rounds, because obviously your times do carry. So after this match, I will have to reload the HUD again to correct the leaderboard. So bear patience with me. If
all good.
if you have a problem with that, chat, I'm sorry that I've deeply offended your bloodline. My heart's broken. That's fine.
Juke again with a completion. We're seeing a lot more completions than Death Star. Gabe. And maybe that also has to do something with a way easier end, I would say.
I think it's just nature of the map. Because with Death Star,
Yeah, straight up
you're like
unfailable map.
I guess we kind of talk about it a bit. You're like, to get a good time on Death Star, the route is different to getting a good time on Demise. As in Death Star, the route's completely different. It's arguably a harder route to improve that time. Whereas Demise, you're just taking the same ramp, your time improvement, like the route's the same. All players are taking WR route. It's just your optimization of that route is where the difference comes in. So like hitting the WR route on this map is easier, and we are seeing it a lot more from all players. But what we're noticing is, you know, the times aren't, I'd say, as strong. Whereas Death Star, everyone got that initial complete, but then hitting that WR route became the ball for a lot of people.
Bonkers nearly hit a top 100 run, by the way, with a 38.27. That's plus 0.9 from WR.
I think
That's some serious.
were you two there when
experience.
Ebonkers played in the first 2v2 event with their logo? Chef's kiss
No,
moment.
but I know Bonkers came out of nothing and just got some like very good times. He has like rank 35 on the facility. For serving not long, that's kind of insane.
Bro, he's got 800 hours. He's Angel's favorite for this match. And he's a sweetheart, bro. Like, honestly, I'm starting to hate this guy, bro. Like, I ain't even trying to be like a biased cast or anything like that. I'm like praying on this guy's downfall, bro. We need some more support for this dude, Husky.
I think, yeah, Husky right now needs, I don't know, is there enough spam in chat for Husky?
Randy, 2 minutes 30?
Okay, with that, we did just get a $250 donation from Giggles for one of 3 Zeref's custom art pieces.
Whoa! What?
I got punched in the gut twice, dude. Let's go, Giggles. Plus 250. Let's go. We're definitely brightening up some kids' days with that one. People, every donation, by the way, this is for a charity event. There's some cool stuff going on with exclamation mark auction in the chat. There's also some cool stuff going on with map picks and bans, something that we won't see for a minute because we got another. I don't even know how many more maps. We probably got like what, another 4 after this.
Okay,
so
I'm sorry.
probably
I just
after
want to
another
say
40
Juke
minutes, we'll be
just
seeing
took
another
it
opportunity for
Juke,
that.
Juke getting the sub 39 barrier as well. Juke is showing up considering
Okay,
he got ripped in the map pool.
So Husky now on the cut line with a minute left nearly.
Also,
I need to look at you, Randy.
I will say, yeah, 1 minute left. I will also say that Mango's has confirmed that since that donation was over $100, Mango will also honor a painting from her end. So Mango is getting, no, sorry, not Mango, sorry, Giggles is getting a 2-for-1 with that, which I think is pretty sick. But yeah.
Go.
Just give me a countdown of 10 again, and then I'll just say
We are
it.
coming into the last 30 seconds shortly. I'm going to say that I am going to keep eyes on Husky as they do need the biggest improve out of everyone.
But it's not looking like this could be an improve, but just off.
Just short, yeah. Also with that, we have crossed the $500 milestone, which does mean that throughout the next 5 days, 5-6 days, we will be having some KSF or Surf Heaven VIP giveaways.
Yeah. Or maybe your other favorite surf server you are using. I don't know. There's some people from CS2.
Yeah, I mean,
10 seconds left, right. I'll just
Yeah.
look,
yeah. I mean, time has stopped, but I'll let you count down. That was my bad zoning out. So unless if Husky goes warp speed, they're all out of runs. So what's going to happen, just because UI is bugging out, we are going to go to a small intermission while I do fix stuff up. And then we will learn who does indeed get eliminated. So Gabe and I don't know if you lot want to talk for a little.
Well,
People,
Gabe
we're
and me
gonna
are
have to,
always talking.
We're going to a quick intermission. We gotta fix sometimes the side leaderboard is messed up. There are some bugs with the production. Not so much with like the actual, you know what I mean, screens, but there's some bugs with like the people in production. This guy Randy's got a few screws loose. It's a little bit rough working with him, but
Meanwhile, Gabe is just waking up.
dude, I got some banana bread right here next to me that my girl made. I'm so happy.
There's pizza
I'm
being made for
so
me right
happy.
now. No,
What kind though? What's on it?
I I think it's like Pizza Bites Margarita.
Okay. That's just like the cheese and like the basil or something, right? The big...
Yeah. It's just cheese. By the way, while we're talking about pizza and food, Finn is getting tomatoed in the chat. I don't know if you saw, but I think my mans can't walk anymore. He's slipping
Bro,
all over the place.
Get him, bro. Get him. Leave that man unrecognizable. Leave him covered in tomato paste. Some tomato goodness. Yo, what is our next map?
However,
Our next
we do have our next map.
Tell me we got Death Star again.
I do have to do the honors though and say that we do know who we are eliminating now. Because that side leaderboard is fixed.
What does it show, Randy?
Husky by just under 2 seconds.
Oh no.
Our first elimination of the Surf Gauntlet for...
Oh god. We gotta take old Husky out around back. Dude, we got an old Yeller, bro. It's been a fun time, Husky. Thank you so much for putting up the matches. Your time has come. Oh god.
And now we load into our next map. Splitless.
Bro, Finn is on some different things.
All I'm gonna say is
Then,
that
bro, if Husky won, I'd worn a bikini. I'm safe for now.
Husky said, should have said that sooner. Bro would have locked in. Bro
Next
probably
map.
would have sabotaged the competition for that one.
Okay, but I think you like the next map.
This map's mids.
While my CS is crushing.
I think I have like the wrong map or something.
Yeah, same. I have probably KSF downloaded.
we'll give these
Where's
players
it pulling maps from?
we'll give these players a moment to obviously like crack. Well, my two other lovely casters, Ainsel and Paygage, are loading in with immense struggle.
Missing maps. Wait,
Bro,
Randy,
yeah,
is your PC or your internet is going to also be able to screen share on Discord or not? Otherwise, we might be cooked.
I can screen share, sure.
If you can screen share, it's going to be very helpful because I can just see everything.
There we go. I mean, if I can screen share production and you can get lovely views of the back of my head.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, do production. Production is better. But...
Cool. There you go. You guys can see my OBS now.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Someone needs to count down though, Randy. That's gonna be you.
All I'm gonna say is Giggles has just donated another 50 for not only a custom 3-minute cat doodle, but also the name NN credit on. So Giggles coming in with now $300. All up.
Motherfucker Giggle's just shopping. Giggle's just shopping out here. What's going on?
I would like to remind
That's a
anyone
W.
that if you do donate, you do get into the auction. Now, since incentives don't let you add text, if you can DM me what you want to place a bid for, which I think after this map, I will re-showcase what you can bid for. But with that, I am going to have to do the ready check for the players because my two lovely casters are watching my OBS.
Because we both have listless KSF instead of listless CSGO.
And see my lovely username.
The username is on a different level. I think I don't even have the map.
I'm working.
I
What
don't have the map neither.
I believe one of our players is having.
Timer isn't working. Is that normal? What does he mean by that?
Bro's just sitting in the start zone.
He.
That's really not.
Okay.
Is he in?
We're gonna do some. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna get him to relog, just while Zeref is
just get him to
experiencing some
retry
technical
console.
issues. Oh, I have to.
Meanwhile,
I've got to do the. I've got to do the funny. I've got to take Husky out back.
oh,
Oh god.
oh god. Okay, while you're doing that, Lucy says just go surf Heaven website to download the map. Like, if we download every map and we need to wait, we're gonna be 30 minutes late at the end. We want to keep up the games.
I don't even know where my mouse is. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bug.
I think Gabe's mouse is still in his under his desk or whatever. I don't know what that guy's doing.
Playing with my feet.
Oh, I know the issue. Don't worry. I'm gonna just reload the map. Until then, you guys can look at another lovely intermission screen for a minute.
Oh, the Husky. No.
Eliminated.
I'm gonna also make the UI look ugly for like 1 nanosecond because I'm gonna record the players' times just so when it breaks again, I'm not manually entering in maps again.
Giggle saying W screens. So right. Randy cooked.
Yo, what am I looking at the top? It says map 2 surf underscore X. Do we actually have X in the map pool?
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? Gabe.
Hi.
What kind of sensitivity do you play?
What sense? I think I'm on like 1,000 DPI. I don't 0.57 out of 1,000. I don't know what that translates to 800, but I couldn't be rocking 800. I needed to be different. I needed to feel special, so I went to 1,000.
Damn. So players today: Zeref 600 DPI 0.6, Juke 800 0.6. Then we have Epbonkers on 800 1.1. Those are kind of normal sense. Zeref is very much on the low side. But then we have Husky. Husky is playing 800 DPI 2.5. That is very high sense for Broom. Shut up. Playing 800 DPI 2.5 is kind of crazy. And then the yaw speeds are quite okay.
Bro, yo, Ansel, did you just like
Go on the water.
did you just go down like one of those pipes from Mario or something? Like, what happened?
What?
Nah, bro. I heard a and like your voice just started like changing, bro. It just sounded hella crazy. Like you just straight up went through a tube.
So yeah,
That's probably my
UI
mic.
is now fixed. So yeah,
Unlucky.
Husky has been taken out the back, and he is playing with the cows.
Bro, Gabe,
That
start
man's
it
in
off.
literal
We started.
heaven.
We started, Gabe.
Yo, who is the favorite coming into this map, man? It's probably gonna be Bonkers again, low key.
Well, I mean, we can look at each player's PR. So Duke's got a 104.20, Ebonkers has got a 1 flat 0.82, and Zeref has a 101.62. So like time wise, I think it's Ebonkers. However, we've noticed that Zeref is just continuously more consistent.
Yeah, Randy is very right. As if Zeref is pulling completions way closer to his PB than Epbonkers, whatever you guys want to call him, is doing. So we are looking at Bonkers nearly already completing at a not so okay run, right?
I mean, comps.
Else managed to finish. Oh, it's actually quite a good run compared to his PR.
Yeah, I could just totally be really bad at surf. This map is kind of a trip though, because like every single stage is really short and it's all really simple for the most part. Like you're not really gonna be able to farm units on a stage that you know what I mean, make up for a loss that you have on another player. You know what I mean? Given you guys are at like around the same time on a stage or by a certain point. But I feel like a lot of the time to be saved on this map is mostly just from getting out of the start zones, which Husky makes it. I don't know. For me, like I said, I think I'm just bad, but yeah, that's like where majority of my time loss is, and what made it so hard for me to get a G1 is just like instantly jumping. not caring about how many units you're actually preing with. You jump off with like 200 units and you know what I mean? It's a tight little map. I feel like with a little bit more like spatial reference on the walls and whatnot, I do think it could be a little bit better. The grayscale kind of, I don't know. I feel like it also low-key makes it kind of hard to board. It's not like if the visibility is bad on the map.
It is the map though. It's listless. Like it gives a vibe. Meanwhile, while we were talking though, Juke actually beat his PB
Hey, yo.
on listless by like 0.1, which is crazy. And also saw in chat, Ave is asking, I have a question. If someone gets 10 comps with a worse time than someone who got 2 comps, who wins?
So
It's
yeah.
best.
So basically, there's only 6 maps. If you're referring to like the side leaderboard, it is bugging out a tiny bit. But basically, we will take your best time across the 6 maps. If you DNF on a map, you instantly go lower than, you know what I mean? But we will take only your best time from each of the maps played when we calculate your combined time. So what you'll see a lot of players do, it's a pretty good strategy, is you get any comp because any comp's better than DNFing. After which players will just be going for improves because all we want is, you know, your best time. Now, obviously, because of a technical issue right now, you may see that, you know, someone just spamming out comps, just improving is going to be rated a lot higher. That is just a technical issue. We will keep you informed on the actual standings. Which right now...
Randy, I do have a question about production.
What's up?
Is that like an ult bar underneath their names and their PR, or is that like the Lime Gatorade meter, like how hydrated they are? Like, what are we looking at up
Okay,
there?
so if everything functioned, that would just be how many maps they've comped. And it would turn red if they DNF'd.
Okay.
That is the quotation mark if it functioned as intended. However, I know the issue, and it's just assuming any improve is a new comp. That's all it is, and that's like a quick fix, which I can do before tomorrow. So do not panic. It is faulty production. You can sue me for emotional damages.
Zeref does beat its time by around 1 second. Closing in on Epbonkers.
Also, Juke's improve. Hold on.
Oh, wow. Bro got a 1 second, 1.31 second improve on his last improvement. Okay, Juke. Okay, bro's coming in huge. Bro's showing us he's not here to just play. He's here to show out. We'd love to see that coming from the one American in the lobby. Bro
But
definitely needs our support.
Gabe, we have to keep in mind there's another Death Star coming though, and he doesn't like that map.
Bro, he's got like what, 10 minutes practice on it? Yeah, he's gonna pop off, bro. He just needs to hit that NB hop.
We'll see.
Okay, you are getting a question right now. What time is it for you in, you know, Freedom Land?
It's currently 12:53 p.m., so it's kind of midday. On West Coast, which is where I'm normally staying, it's like actually 10. It's around 10, I think.
Yeah, also, we are coming into 4 minutes left. I will acknowledge the timer is off by a minute. So just bear with me on that. Again, really faulty production.
So this map is sorry, guys. This map is very different because some stages you do direct and some stages you don't, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, I feel like you want to direct them all.
I wonder if X is around. Maybe X could confirm that fact or look very concerned.
X could confirm that. So, Gabe, do you know what a direct is? For all the viewers that don't know what a direct is.
I totally do know, but personally, I'm gonna gatekeep this knowledge and keep it to myself. Smile.
Okay, X, the question is, do you direct every stage on this map or not?
I guess after we confirm that Ainsel, since, you know, gave here is gatekeeping and girl bossing what a direct is. Maybe you could explain what a direct is.
A direct.
I'm not gonna do
is-
that. We're gatekeeping that hard. No, I'm playing, bro. Go ahead.
So directing is at the end of the stage. You have a kind of a portal where you go into, and if you fly into a portal, which is calling a direct, you're gonna be faster animation into the next stage, or drop down faster so you can go again fast. I don't know. It's one of the two. And that's basically what a direct means, which is going to save you a lot of time. While Juke here is bopping into end, so he's losing time compared to the fastest way.
Also,
I feel like
X has
this is
confirmed
kind of.
you do
Go ahead.
direct everything.
I feel like with direct, it's kind of, it's not even so much about like getting the direct, like going directly into the finish, as much as it's also about retaining like negative Z. You want to have negative Z, as you guys will like know. If it's on certain maps, it also does just depend on like what kind of you know what I mean, teleport and start zone is on the next part. But if you go upwards into your ending, your guy will actually go upwards. He'll fly upwards on your next spawn. And I think, you know, we're trying to leverage the exact opposite effect where you want to drop as much as you want to have as much negative Z going into there as possible. That way, when you start, your guy will pretty much be on the ground. And as for B hopping, I think B hopping is like overall pretty bad. I think B hops add like, dude, it's probably close to on source, it's like 0.2 to 0.3 like difference. It's not even like you straight up just lose time just by touching the ground, period.
Yeah.
I'm unsure, you know, how tight it is here on Go, but
It's
I'm sure
pretty
it's,
tight.
you know,
Yeah.
same.
I will say we are coming into the last minute, by the way. Just timer's off by a minute, so bear that with mine.
Okay, directing is what you were talking about, is more like dropping into the direct. Because that gives you drop speed, and on some stages that definitely matters.
I feel like you just want to be going downhill on any direct for the most part, all of them.
I'll give them a 20-second warning. Then I'll count down from 5. But yeah, I've noticed a lot of them have improved PRs except Zeref. Juke and Epbonkers have both like dramatically improved their PRs. Yeah, we are getting into last runs here. So Zeref seems to be the only person on a run.
The times on screen are accurate. Zeref is around a second slower than or faster than Juke.
No, that's
yeah. The side leaderboard's still bugged. It will get fixed pretty quickly. And...
Nope. What about the one on the top?
No, they're right. The top one's right.
Okay, perfect.
It's just the side ones are buggy. And yeah, so we are gonna be heading off to Death Star again.
Meanwhile, we were talking about drops and directs, and Sexy says all of this for those who expect surf the night. For those who surf the chill or don't care about getting great times on the rebuttal. But that's why surf is made for everyone. You can chill and not worry about fun.
Yo, Ansel, dog.
Dog,
you're
Ansel's
coming through on like a ham
again.
radio, dog.
Oh, I hate my life.
Yeah,
No.
bro, it's just like progressively just got worse and worse. Bro, come back from space and talk to us. Bro's just fucking. He's on a mission, bro. He's on a mission. We need bro to come back and actually comment, though. We need bro to come back. Homeboy's going into orbit. Bro's taking moon way too literally.
You were on the moon yesterday.
How is it up there?
Is it still there? So now I wasn't supposed to eat that.
Take a bite, bro. Is the moon made out of cheese?
So I'm eating it. That's fine.
How much did Discord walkie-talkie? Bro, it's more like those toothbrushes that like when you brush your teeth and like it plays the song, you know what I mean? Like it vibrates it through your teeth. That's like what he's talking through right now. That's what it feels like.
Is able to load in.
No, wait, Death Star again? Do my eyes deceiving me? People, in case you're just now tuning in and you weren't here like 20 minutes ago, we are about to play Zeref_Death Star again, just for you. Just for all those who just tuned in. We played it earlier, we're playing it again. You have not missed it all.
So are they all ready?
I just watched the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy just die right in front of me.
We're waiting for one more ring.
Nope. Sending it then.
Can I count down?
Hey guys, maybe you should count out loud. Actually, I'll count out loud. Someone else count in chat. Well, we got Walkie Talkie Boy. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, as you can see, there was a dead raccoon on the ground. That was definitely Husky.
The motherfucker got dropped.
Legal reasons, that is a joke.
Bro's gonna go banned actually.
Yeah. So I think we should talk about the elephant in the room, which is Juke and their complete love for this map.
They probably knows a lot about it.
Juke is just a Death Star enjoyer, man. He's honestly just a Death Star enjoyer. Honestly, dude, if Juke really didn't want to play this, all he had to do was open up his wallet for a good cause.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? He must, you know what I mean, enjoy the map, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's a funny story for anyone that just tuned in, which was so Juke really wanted to play Sleeper. He was in a call with me and Ansel before like his match, and he was like, I really want Nuclear and Sleeper. And Sleeper gets drawn. And Husky and Zeref opened their wallet, donate 100 to remove Sleeper and add City Pop. And like, I don't know. I want to get an interview with Just Duke just to ask how he felt in that moment. Because I think some raw emotions was felt at that.
Yeah, bro probably had like a smile sitting at his desk, like so excited and shit. And then like he's seen that happen, bro. And like the happiness just drains from his face, bro. It's just like fucking pissed.
I mean, look, at the end of the day,
We'll need to hear from him.
The money does go to charity. So I argue it does go to a good cause. What's interesting is at this point, only Zeref has a time. Epbonkers and Juke don't have a completion.
Dude, helping sick kids is like super badass and all, but like honestly, we need to speak more on the actual like incentives, like what men will we be seeing in maid dresses, you know what I mean? Like what kind of...
Maybe you, Gabe.
Maybe you. I mean, I've done it. I mean,
Yeah.
Gabe, what do you have a price?
Do I have a price? Nah, bro, I'm pretty cheap, bro. I'll probably do it for like a fruit roll up and a... I don't even know, dude. Fruit roll up and like a Kool-Aid jammer.
Okay, so if I hand deliver one of these sick kids a fruit roller, do we get you in a maid dress?
No, bro, this is not happening.
Bro, you have a
Wait,
girlfriend. You
what?
can just put on your girlfriend's dress. How hard is it, bro? It's one stream or one picture.
I'm gatekeeping, bro. No.
I mean, we already know Juke is known to gatekeep here. I think we are at a point where like Juke is just needing a run because he is behind, and he is just going. He's
How
not.
much is he behind?
Well, he's a comp behind right now. He's gonna be about 3 seconds behind, but he needs to gain a lot of time. So Juke is deploying what we like to call fast routing maneuvers, which is he is going for this stage 5 skip. And he has just hit it, and it would be such a shame if Caster Curse happened, and he has to run it back again.
And Caster Curse happened.
My brother did that on purpose. He definitely has a thing against Juke. Bro was like, oh, this guy's Juke's finally on the come up? Yeah, let me just fix that. Let me change that.
The thing I find...
He's B-upping
Yeah,
stage 5, which
yeah.
is just losing your units.
Like, okay, so I'm going to clarify this. Juke is doing the WR route, kind of. Yeah, I take that statement back on stage 6. But what I'll do, I'll keep eyes on Juke because I can explain. He is making a bit of an error into the transition. I'll see if he gets there and I'll kind of explain it. But
Not Caster Curse him getting there.
okay, maybe Epbonkers. Nope. Hey, someone get there so I can show technique. They're coming in with an improve. Doesn't beat his PR, but is an improved.
Juke is there, by the way. Juke is there. Juke is there.
Okay.
He's B-upping.
So you're meant to only B-hop that spine once. He's B-hopping it twice, which kind of tells that he isn't landing far enough forward on that like ramp spine, because you only want to B-hop it once. So I'll see.
You guys actually be B-hopping the ramp spines on this one?
Yeah, you're
on go?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of do on CSS as well.
I thought
No,
you
you
didn't.
don't.
I thought you
You
didn't
definitely
do it on
don't.
Go either, but...
No, you do it on Go. That is WR route.
Oh, no. I see what you're saying. I see which one you're talking about now. You know, it's stupid.
Yeah, no, you're not.
He's so close to making it every time, but he's not thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't be up.
Like, it's not
He
even...
just needs like a couple more units. Just a couple.
Oh, Zeref coming in close.
Oh.
Like, Juke is doing the correct route. I'd say doing WR route on... Good, because there is a very tedious spine hop. But... You know... There is like a thing...
You really don't even need to hit that spine. Like that is where majority of the difficulty in this map is definitely in that final. You know what I mean? Need
Stage
to get
6
that
route.
spin, and you could totally hit that spine. You know, like a little bit higher up, and have good enough units to where you're pretty much like in your drop the entire time, and it allows you to board that next ramp super quick.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we could even see a large improvement from these players just riding that ramp. Like, you know what I mean? Not going for like the B hop on the top, just riding high, staying high the whole time. I'm certain that we'd be able to see
I think
a half second to a second improvement on each of their times.
Yeah, I think we are semi at a point. I think Juke's at that point where Juke knows he's behind by 3 seconds. He needs an all or nothing. Also, I think this Epbonkers run's about to be really good. That is a very, very solid time from Bonkers.
Just basically solidifies him into the finals.
Yeah. At this point, we're just watching. It's basically Juke just needs to have a very hard improve.
Oh, but then he does it kind of how he needs to, but then he doesn't try and go for it. He saves it because he's thinking, oh, I need a complete, but he needs a fast complete.
Yeah, we are coming up into the last like 2 minutes 40 seconds, and like I think at this point, if I'm Juke, I'm sending every strat I know, and like I'm just hoping something sticks.
I have a timer set up, so I just call it.
Yeah, I just also want to say we are up to $720.67.
That's nearly you saying the actual 6-7.
Right, so you're so like brain rotted, dog. This is bad.
I honestly don't even know what it
Bro-
means. I only know how to
bro
pronounce
goes-
it.
Bro really goes around his day to day saying this shit, bro. Get out of here.
No, I don't. I actually don't. Like, I don't even know what it means. I just only know like how to say it.
Yeah, but like I think
Gabe, you want to say how many cents are left?
Bro, honestly, I'm good. I'm good, man. 67 cents.
all I'm gonna say is that the fact that we're not even finished the first match yet and we're already up to $720 is incredible. Like truly incredible.
Yeah, well, that's somebody's fault. I don't know who we're gonna blame for that. Husky, maybe Randy.
I think it's all pay gauge. I think you coming on really got the donators going, as we are coming into the last
Really
minute,
blame
10 seconds.
Ainsley.
different.
But yeah, as we are coming into the last minute, if anyone donated wants to put a bid into anything, just message me. Just send proof that you were the donator and then what you want to bid towards, because the incentives are weird. They're not letting you type a message. So
My name is Giggles, and I'm bidding for everything. By the way, bidding for literally everything.
You ready for that CS2 grind? Okay, when I set 7,500, I was in a call and I went, haha, that would be funny. I'm getting scared.
Juke does do
Yeah,
Not an improvement.
think-
though.
not an
Improve, right?
improve. It's not an
No.
improve. He has a 33.
No. I am curious, dude. Were there any incentives that you know what I mean we haven't seen yet for?
no, before you came, we did all incentives.
There's
Like,
a bunch of
there's
new
a lot.
community ones. 2-1 last runs. I'm gonna count this Juke last run because okay, we're just behind. I'll just run off player chat. So yeah, last runs. I'm gonna keep eyes on Juke. Because after I'm gonna have to do the painful thing of calculate who goes out the back.
Does he make it? And he stops his run.
No. So very
Did
quickly,
I just hear a hit marker?
So very quickly, we are going to calculate who goes out the back while we do enter a small intermission. So yeah, it will be like a couple seconds.
Next map will be Randy.
Next map will be phase 3, which will be the top 2, and it will be Saw.
Oh, Zor, tier 2 linear, right?
Yeah.
Tier 2? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in case I have it tier 1. I'll change it. Like,
We're in phase 3. That means somebody's got to like die, right?
Yeah,
Somebody's
we're
just...
working out. We're quickly getting the UI functional
Oh, God.
to work out who's gonna be eliminated.
teaching robots to do math to eliminate people. Turn up.
Yeah. Again,
that is, by the way, on a whole different level at the moment. What am I reading?
I will just say, there is the delays. Today will be longer than the delays all the other days because we will hopefully have stuff fixed.
What do you think of next map, Cap? Well, we're gonna introduce this map.
Dude, I think the map is map. You know, it's map. It's got a pretty it's got like a semi big skip off the start. Dude, honestly, I think it's kind of trash. I hate some of the turns on this map, man. I hate like some of the blind like rises that you need to do, like some of the blind flicks, you know what I mean, and actually retain units. I think it's like low key. You were talking good on it. I think it's pretty garbage, bro. It also, like, I'm not saying that the colors are bad or anything, but It kind of
Well-
just gives me like emo, depressing vibes.
I will confirm we do know who is being eliminated. It is up.
Monkas.
Rest in peace, Juke. That is all I am saying.
Ooh.
Double Death Star got to him.
With a heavy heart, we must say goodbye to that man Juke. Shout out to Juke for playing. Bro got eliminated by Epbonkers and Zeref. He's gonna be joining Husky in Doggy Heaven. Thank you for playing, bro. You did good. You did good for those 2 Death Stars. You know what I mean? Also, hop in Discord after the match for a post game interview, bro. We do need to hear. We do need to hear what it was like seeing Death Star get re-rolled.
Okay, so it's just said that Epbonkers is eliminated. I need to fix that. Give me like 1 second.
So, next map is going to be Serve Zor by Krall. You definitely know what it is, guys. Map is made in 2018.
Wow.
And it's a tier 2 linear with around 2200 completions on Serve 11.
Bro, are you surfing right now, Ansel?
Maybe.
Bro, what's good with your profile picture? What is this?
Bro,
It's like-
that's a teammate of me of ESCA. It's his Tinder profile.
Bro, why do you have your teammates
This is jokes.
Tinder profile?
It was a joke because he's put on his Tinder profile, he put professional esporter.
Why
It's
do you
obviously
have his
not.
Tinder profile? Like what? Like, yo, how'd you find this guy?
No, he sent it in our group chat.
Okay, for sure. I was gonna say like, yo, y'all need to get on the grinder, bro. That's where you actually meet. That's the actual spot, bro. Tinder, no. Grinder, yes.
Bro, I don't know if you want to talk about that on stream.
Man, look, he
Oh.
matched with him. That's what I was thinking, bro. That's what I was thinking. App full of hustlers. See, Value knows what's good.
But what do you think of my in-game name, Gabe? Searching is finding.
Is that what that means?
Both players ready?
Yeah.
Do we ready check the remaining 2?
Yeah, we can. I'll do timer myself, no worries.
Cool.
Okay, you can start your timer. I'll start
Yep.
my timer, okay? 10.
So I guess we can explain the interesting thing with what happens at the final 2, which is you will only see the best times get applied at the end of the match. We'll keep it a bit more
Whoa.
intense. It's also going to save like a couple minutes. So, I mean, looking at player PRs, Epbonkers has a 3550 and Zeref got a 3773. That is a very significant time difference.
Bonkers is rank 40 on this, and Zeref is rank 469.
So what we're saying is we have a good match coming up. We're gonna see. It's gonna be, you know what I mean,
Upset
very
of the
good
century.
showings from all of the players.
We're gonna
This
have
is
a,
the final. It is a 1v1, right?
yeah, for the last 2.
Oh, that doesn't work.
I will say we could have an upset on this map if Epbonkers does go for too good of a run.
It's just this end is the only thing hard about this map, honestly. In like a 10-minute zone, like start isn't that hard.
I will say something that could happen, which is if Epbonkers or Zeref doesn't get a run on this map, the other player just needs to get a comp on the last map and they do win. And that would be a really unfortunate way to lose because there's just nothing you can recover from.
Well, what is last map?
City Pop, which was donated by Husky and Zeref.
Wait, I'm gonna say something in Dutch because this guy's Dutch. Ramon, wat bedoel jij? We zeggen EP-bonkers of E-bonkers. Er is niks anders. Sorry, go back. to
Okay, so
Bro, just cursed all of our family.
Yeah,
fucking
no,
trees for the next 10
that's
years,
me.
bro.
That's me mouthing for them saying every time that we don't pronounce his name right. Oh, okay, Gabe, can you say P and a B after each other in a name? That sounds
Epbonkers.
that sounds that just sounds impossible.
I don't know if we should be concerned that
Epbonkers.
neither player has a comp, but I feel like they are both just going immediately for good runs.
But how do you save this run? Like, where can you save?
Probably
to
just like
get a comp?
probably this ending, just like not trying to snipe it and then just moon, go like high. Like yeah, you lose time, but
Oh, and then using that last ramp,
yeah. Well, Epbonkers
which you
does
normally skip.
get a run, so Epbonkers does have a 36-42, but that time isn't going to be pushed until right at the end. So we'll keep that in mind that there's a 36-42 for Epbonkers.
Can we say something about this time or no, Randy?
About this what?
About Bonkers' time compared to Zeref.
Yeah, I
Why
mean,
don't you- so
yeah.
Bonkers' time is already 1.3 seconds faster than Zeref's time. That is like PB. So that worries me a lot for Zeref.
Dude, honestly, but you straight up never know, because like Bonkers hasn't put up too crazy of a time yet, and we can see like what we seen in one of the last tournaments. I believe it was Mr. Rainan's tourney. Something along the lines of like Homeboy's like little cousin was like watching Baby Shark or something, and it was lagging his surf. You know what I mean? All we need is something like that to happen to EP Bonkers, and I'm certain that, you know what I mean, we can see the upset that we're all looking for.
Meanwhile, you're talking to that Bonkers.
Damn it!
Does improve his time. Or not?
Damn
Did
it,
he?
dude.
Did he or not?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he did by 0.3. See,
I will say, like, this is an interesting stat. Both Zeph and Epbonkers are like within a tenth of each other in combined times.
Wow.
that's not a lot.
I do
It's
generally
definitely
think,
not a lot, but it means it's anybody's game.
yeah. Like if their
Zeref does
time,
come in with a comp.
like if their times are similar, we are looking at a very close match. I mean, the thing I'm most thankful for here is like both players did actually get a completion. Because I would have hated for one of them to not get a completion and then you basically could call it.
For sure, but I think the maps that are picked in this map pool which they're playing, there's not many maps that were left that are hard to complete. Maybe this is one of the harder maps to complete because if you do the good route, the route, it's hard at the end. But for most part, most of the maps are just easy, in my opinion, to complete at least.
Would you guys call a map from 2018 old?
Yes. But that's because I don't serve a long time. Maybe Randy has an opinion about that.
Oh, what? I'm new gen. I'm considered new gen. What was the question?
2018, old, young, for maps.
My opinion's probably, I'd say 2020 would be young for me, so it'd probably be old, anything before 2019. But I'm also new gen. That's the like you ask someone that's been like, here's the thing. Oh, I'm like 2021, 2022.
Oh, what?
Like I'm considered new gen by some people.
2018 is like mid school. Bro, what is happening?
Also, Zeref coming in with an improve as we are coming to the
Happening.
last 3 minutes.
But he's still down 2 seconds, so either he needs to make up time in the last 3 minutes of this map,
Or he's gonna have to make up time on City Pop, which I think the ask on City Pop's harder.
Yeah, it's a very hard route compared to this or the other maps we've played. Cape, you're 19. Someone
I'm
says
6
it in
years old
chat.
and I still wear diapers.
Oh. They're not getting any runs far in at the moment, or is that me? Zeref is on minus his PB. All does a very good cut into the hardest, and he gets caster cursed. Unlucky.
What do you mean unlucky, bro? You literally targeted that man.
Damn. Oh, I targeted Juke, and you know what happened? He's out. Haha.
Bro assassinated him.
Straight up went for the kill. They're mooning. Could end here though.
Does that improve? That does improve by like
Does
0.02.
improve. But that's good. Every improve counts.
Yeah.
No, that's actually huge. It's definitely huge.
Yeah, every 0.2 he can scrape off his time. It's gonna be well worth it coming into City Pop, which is a hard map to complete with the WR route. These two cuts that Zeref is showing right now are probably the hardest cuts on the map.
Yeah, I think coming into the last mirror, like I think at this point we just stay on Zeref because like they're the ones that need to really improve.
Could happen though. Like he's getting consistently into the end right now. As I'm saying, that
Oh
just
man,
bumps.
I'm pretty certain you had said that they were within like a 10th or 2 of each other before his PB, and he got a PB that places him really close to Zor. I mean, really close to Epbonkers.
Like, I think
I
after this
don't
map,
know.
they're gonna be like, I reckon it's gonna be roughly like 2 seconds apart is what they're gonna be. Also, yeah, we are coming into final runs right now. I'm gonna keep an eye on Zeref.
That was my phone.
Yeah.
This look okayish in regular to his time, but gotta need to have a good cut here to make a chance.
I don't think like unless if he warp
no.
speed, unless if he no clips right now. Yeah, we are going to
Okay.
be entering the final map, which is going to be Surf City Pop. So we are going to quickly load into it. We are also going to be taking a 1-minute ad break quickly, so that ads don't run during the match. So we'll be back in a minute.
My God, Randy's greed unrivaled. Unrivaled.
Okay, so Gabe, you think Epbonkers or Epbonkers sounds better? What do you think? Because we're seeing in chat
Bro,
disagreement.
I'm American, so I'm just gonna say EP bunkers because Epbonkers doesn't really like, doesn't
Makes
really
sense.
flow. Epstein bunkers. Oh, yeah, I'm pulling a BRB personally. I need to go grab snackies.
Damn. You're leaving me alone with chat. That's scary.
I mean, I'm still here.
Oh. I forgot about you, my big boy.
Okay. I mean, we are loading in. I am gonna ready check both players pretty quickly. Simply because we
I'm
are
not even loaded in.
We are running a little bit behind schedule because of the tech slip up.
Wow. You want me to count down again?
When they both ready. Zeref, I'm waiting on Epbonkers.
Bonkers has some really good times on all of these maps. Feels like we grind that.
I think, yeah. We're watching just Epbonkers here very quickly practice this pre. This does have like a notoriously difficult pre for a tier 1 map. Because we are doing the countdown as we do enter the final match. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we're going to watch them go off.
I think we should start spectating Zeref since it's all on him to get a good run.
Yeah. Yeah, so as we can see by the leaderboard, it is about a 2-second difference between both players, which is going to be a very difficult gap to make up.
For sure. Did you talk about the map yet or no? Or should I do that?
Yeah, if you want to do that, go for it.
So Surf City Pop, tier 1 linear, I think, made by House just a few months ago, like at the start of this year. Current WR holder, Set Frown, and it's, in my opinion, it's a pretty stylish map where you can get very aggressive. So very fun in this kind of event to see.
Yeah, Epbonkers does come in immediately with a time of 43.71.
Which is again so fast in terms of getting the time on the board, but also the completion itself.
Yeah, like I think for context, that is about 1.3 seconds slower than Zeref's PB. But we also know that Epbonkers is just very capable of a time faster than Zeref's PB. So as mentioned, Zeref's PB is 42.42. Epbonkers is 41.39, which is a second. Yeah, it's an entire second basically faster, which a second on this map is a lot. So
yeah, but you need to keep in mind that the Zeref needs like 1.5, 1.6.
Zeref needs to like actually WR to win.
I think Zeref can do this.
Like it's basically
people don't know who Set Frown are.
Like, do we believe Zeref can WR? Is like I guess the question we kind of ask here.
I don't know. He's looking pretty good, but like one of the last boards before CP2, he doesn't board the ramp. He just smacks into it and loses a lot of units. Otherwise, he beats his PR.
Like I'm like generally rooting for Zeref to get a time down. Like I think I want to just see Zeref get a time down. I think he is very nervous. I don't know if he knows how much he's like behind. I kind of hope he doesn't, just for his nerves. But like,
I think you should just focus on the map and not on the time you need
yeah,
to make up.
Because I could very well see people later matches go like you could get into that mindset where it's like you need a top 10, you need a WR to stay in. It's like you don't if the other player just doesn't comp. is like one of the big
So sabotage
things.
is the answer, is what I'm hearing.
Welcome back,
Bro
game.
comes back.
Bro comes back at the thought of
Yeah.
sabotage. Welcome back.
It's a pretty cool map, bro. Honestly, it's not even that bad of a map.
Yeah, you know what's really cool? The person who mapped this is very cute. I can tell you that much with confidence.
What?
Who made this map?
Oh, so Gabe made this map. Ah.
Nah, we're looking at the house, the big house gamer. Yeah.
That man, house gamer, W Mans.
Hey, look, Zeref
Deadline.
Zeref CP1 minus 1.5 on this PB.
I think it would be a plus
So
CP2.
everything can still happen. Yeah, because he just doesn't board that one ramp correctly.
Yeah, he's down a lot of speed. Like even here, like he does this decent. Like he does this well. Like this is a good speed, but then he just goes a little bit high here. Still, that time
faster than EP.
that is a second faster than what EP said. So the gap is closing. And oh boy. I just want, we had hope, and we still have hope. We just have to get another 2. Zeref just has to grab a 40-second time right now. Like that's all we need.
World record, bro. Easy.
Like this
People
ramp
give
here,
the ref your strength.
now he does it good. Let's see if he gets minus CP2 then. Nope.
Miss had to, yeah, that run.
Have you played this map before, Randy? Like grinded it or no?
I think I played it a little bit, got a group 1, and then went, yeah, cool map. Nah, it is a really fun map. Like, oh, Epbonkers throwing in a 360. I think he's confident.
Yeah, we should disqualify him for bad manners. Teach you to 360 in these games.
I have to say, like a lot of the maps that we're playing today, Bonkers has a very good time on it.
I definitely think Bonkers prepped. I think we'll have time for a short interview as we are like a little bit behind schedule and we'll have to jump immediately into second match, but I'd love to get them in very briefly. Just ask them a couple things, if you guys are cool with that.
Sure. Gabe is for sure a good interviewer. I can already tell.
No, dude, no. I honestly think that the key is really to just get all 4 of the players as well as all 3 of us casters all talking at the same exact time. I think if we can nail that, like, we're in the money.
Yeah, we're coming into like the
We just
last
need-
3 minutes here. And,
Jeez,
I don't know if we're seeing enough spam for Zeref here, but we need a lot of spam.
Bonkers is very consistent at the start, but then I feel like he loses a bit too much. Just before CP1, he loses a bit too much units. But overall, he's looking very confident without much nerfs.
We're just asking for a small miracle here. Honestly, I would love to see them tie, man. Have you ever even considered what would happen if the players tied?
Yes. So I'll explain
So
what happens.
how are they going to settle
So
it? Like rock, paper, scissors?
So if there is a tie right at the end, what it is we go to a 7th map. That's from one of the remaining 6 that is picked at random, and that's a 5-minute timer,
Dude, I feel
not
like
10.
I'm not trying to be like hella judgmental or anything, bro. Like you do a great job at doing your thing, but I really do think we should like, if it were to come down to like a tie, like these guys should just settle it and connect 4 or rock paper scissors, bro.
Oh my god,
like...
just start like get them on a game of like classical chess while the next match runs. What
Fucking chess, dude.
What is it like? 9
While you guys are talking,
Zeref on a run?
he's gonna beat his PB.
No, he isn't.
What?
He
At
went
the
too,
end looked quite good. He did beat his time, but
yeah, he went too high off last. He essentially mooned it.
because like his headed into the spin was pretty well.
What, like, I don't know, like, how do we settle a tie? Because, like, the standard is, you know, 7th map, 5 minutes. But if people are down for a 2-hour game of classical chess in the background, like, I'm all for it.
What a night.
Yes, dude. Yes.
We are coming up to 45 seconds left, and we are needing to see a massive improve by Zeref. And he ties.
It's
Pia.
2 runs in a row with the same time. Oh no, 0.01.
Okay, Epbonkers is just set at 41. As we are, like, the
I'll
last.
just wait with the 9.
Yeah.
I'll wait with the 9.
Yeah, with the last 10 seconds, Zeref just has to no clip and take a second off the WR here.
Bro.
Uh,
It was a wonderful game, honestly. We say it's GG. I was about to say, Zeref is in a run. He could set the world record.
And I think with that, we have our winner.
Wait, the cutest mapper just got into the chat, guys.
So what I'm gonna quickly do is we're gonna quickly see if these 4 want to get into an interview. Completely up to them. And then, yeah. So I don't know, Ansel, if you want to work it all out.
You mean interviews or
Just
yapping so people
just-
join, or
Just like see if they want to jump into a call quickly.
okay. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Will the following people join the voice call? Husky CS2, Epbonkers, Juke, and Zeref. You will be getting moved when you join. I feel like the person when you're giving your baby to like a child care, you have to call the name up, you know.
You should have done it like you were working at Walmart and you're like calling them to the front. You know what I mean? Like you're calling out to the parent. These are all you know what I mean? The lost kids.
Will the following persons come to check-in desk 5? Wait, I don't think people can join a single. Wait, they can. There's general.
Yeah. Well, the parents of Juke or Zephyr, Zeref, Epbonkers and Husky all report to front desk customer service.
Oh, they're all joining.
I can't move.
I'll start moving them.
Whoa.
They're all joining too. So good.
It appears that we do have the 4 individuals in question here.
Yeah, indeed we do.
Hello, everyone.
Ready?
Hello.
You want to start with some questions?
Good evening.
Or...
Y'all, thank you guys so much for participating in this game. It was a wonderful watch. It was a shame. Honestly, it was like a blessing and it was a curse to have seen Death Star put up there twice. That was pretty devious. Honestly, I don't even know
that
how
was a
that's
curse
even
to me.
allowed to happen.
I want to start.
curse
Was
to me.
10 times
They did that on purpose.
I do want to start with one
sometimes
question.
more devious
quickly, when
this
Peggy
though
just
would
joined.
have to be the $100 donation fee for the map change, man.
That
what
was
going
personal.
on there? What were you guys thinking?
It had to be done.
Did you guys plan this out beforehand? If it was gonna be
Oh yes.
cheaper, that you guys would have donated.
The thing is,
I mean, we
as soon
kind of
as we
planned it out
saw-
2 minutes before.
Yeah, we were like, all right, if Sleeper's gonna get in, I'm gonna donate money to get rid of it. So I had to quickly transfer the money to Zeref because I don't have a PayPal, and then he paid it. with my money.
Yeah. That's crazy though. I
Holy
genuinely thought they were
man.
banning one of the Death Stars, and then it's like, nope.
Yeah,
Sleeper
we were all
Shout.
in a call at the same time. We were all in a call at the same time, so I was yelling at them like,
Yeah.
"Please don't do it."
That was
It had
actually
to be
gonna-
done. You
that
know
was
it.
actually gonna lead into the next question, Duke.
I was like,
what
"Do
was your
Zor
reaction?
instead."
Duke, what was your reaction to seeing Sleeper get
Uh,
removed?
I wanted to forfeit, but obviously,
That fast,
obviously, I
bro,
wouldn't do
really?
that. The double Death Star, no sleeper, yeah.
Nah, it was devious, bro. It was devious. You put up a good show, though, dude. You put up a good fight.
You saw me practicing it yesterday or the day before. You knew where I was with Death Star.
Mm-hmm.
We saw you practicing Sleeper every day, though. My man went off on that map. But
That
how
was
were
a
the nerf
warm-up
levels
map
for
for
all of
me.
you guys? How were the nerf
Crazy.
levels for all of you guys? You guys had any nerfs? Coming
shaking.
in
Crazy.
at the end? You guys were shaking?
It was like super terrible for the first game for Death Star, which is terrible considering it's fucking Death Star. And yeah, I mean it's just like, but kind of got better halfway through the mice, I'd say. Yeah, halfway through the mice, it kind of completely stopped for me. It was really chill.
So you settled into
Especially
nerf
during the
levels, let's say.
mice.
Yeah, because of the mice, Bonkers, you hit an amazing run, I felt like. It was nearly top
I know.
100.
At first it was like, yeah. At first I was like, this is gonna be a disaster because it's like slow unit serve. Can't really be shaky on that. And I don't know. I really don't know.
Yo,
I really don't
Bonkers.
know how that went so well.
We gotta know, man. How do you say the name?
It's just Epbonkers. It's like you take
Epbonkers.
Eppins and then it's like
Oh,
Epbonkers.
that
So
sounds so
you know,
Dutch.
so
Oh my god.
it does. It does. It was yeah. Shout out to Jean Bonkers who started it.
I have no idea.
There's
So
like
how
a
do you
whole Bonk
how
army
do
in
you
the chat as well.
how do you feel winning out of your first group of the Surf Gauntlet 4?
Well, it's nice because like last year I got 03, so it's a bit of a redemption. Last year was terrible. So then, but yeah, it's like yeah, I was kind of the heavy favorite, but I was like asked by fucking Rota, and it's like no, thank you. You have like
Yeah.
world records and everything like that. So yeah.
Okay, Gabe, you have any last questions for these beautiful contestants before we move on to the next match?
Not actually, bro. I think you guys all did awesome. I think it was a great showing, great way to open up the tourney. I personally enjoyed every second of it. You know what I'm saying?
And did you guys enjoy it yourself? Do you guys think it's fun?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
for sure.
yeah,
It
it was
was so
fun.
great.
So next year you
Yeah,
guys are
next
coming.
I did not want to play on
we got
Go,
a
but we
different
made it
map
work.
pool.
Actually, I do have a question, man. If it was like a 4v4, if it was a 1v1v1v1, like IRL battle to the death, who do you guys think is coming out on top? Which one of you guys?
Husky.
You know what I mean?
Husky, no
IRL?
question.
Yeah, I gotta go with Husky.
What? Why me? Who
Husky
why me?
Just listen to
Hold
his
up, hold
voice,
on.
like he owns us.
Look.
Ooh,
Y'all
okay.
own me and Surf. I don't use turn binds.
Well, thank you all for playing and joining us all for the interview. I hope you have a wonderful night, and we'll go on with the next map. GG's.
Same thing to you,
Thanks a
and
lot.
thank you for casting.
Yeah, thanks for having
That's
us.
what we're here for.
Yeah.
All right,
Cheers,
see you
boys.
guys.
See you. Shout out Epbonkers now.
Bro,
Yeah,
just
fair
shout
enough.
out someone random. What am I hearing?
So yeah, I think that is the end of match number 1.